Hey guys, it's Brick Basics here, and today I'm going to show you how to completely fill your Lego Pick-a-Brick cup. So for those of you who don't know, there are Lego stores located throughout the US, and in them there is a Lego Pick-a-Brick wall that looks like this, and basically it just has a selection of some varying Lego parts, and basically you take one of these cups, there's two sizes, this is a large, there's also a small, and you fill it with as many bricks as you can, and then you buy it for a single fixed price. So today I'm going to be showing you how to completely fill that and get the most value for your money. To begin with, let's examine the cup here. And as you can see, there is this small ring at the bottom of the cup, and this ring can actually fit quite a few pieces. Most people will just take bricks and throw them inside without noticing this ring, and as you can see, there's a lot of hollow space down below, which doesn't give you the most efficient and compact way of packing your pieces in there. So what you want to do is fill this bottom ring here with some certain small pieces, whatever you find. I personally like to use studs, so you just drop the studs in there until the little ring is full. Sort of like this. As you can see, the ring is filled and you've got a lot of pieces in there. This is one of the best ways to get a lot of pieces in your cup. The next way to fill up your cup in the most compact way is to not just throw your pieces in there like a lot of people do. You want to take time and careful planning depending on your piece and stack them in ways that'll give you the most, that'll make the most pieces fit in the smallest area. So for example, I could just take some 2x4s like this and just throw them into the cup, but that wouldn't be the most effective way. So for example here, I've stacked some 2x4 bricks in this little shape here, and basically it sticks into the cup like this and almost doubles the number of pieces that can fit in this small little area of the cup. Now if you want to go even further, you can fill the little cracks in between that brick and the walls of the cup by throwing some studs in there. So if I take some studs and I throw them in there, you can see that already I've been able to fill this cup with a ton more pieces than most people would normally be able to fill. Almost every single inch of the cup is filled with pieces. Next thing to notice is the lid of the cup. Most people just stick the lid on without even thinking about it. But in truth, you can actually fit some pieces in this little stud at the top of the cup. One thing I like doing is stacking some 2x4s to make a square like this, and just sticking it in the top of the cup like that. And then if you use some other piece that is not as stable as this, you can cover it with some plates, like this for instance. That way they don't fall out, to make a little covering like that. So it's very important that you fill this little stud at the top of the cup here. So I've gone ahead and filled up this Pick-a-Brick cup in the most effective way possible. And so the next tip that comes along is a lot of people assume the lid has to be able to completely close in the cup for it to be purchased. This in fact is not true. If we take our lid here that we filled with some bricks and we stick it on top, you'll see that it doesn't close. But this isn't a problem. You can bring this up to the counter and all they do is run a piece of tape across it. So all that matters is that one side be able to close like this. This allows you to put quite a few more bricks into it if the lid doesn't need to close like this. So as you can see here, my lid does not close, but when you go to the Lego store, this will still be allowed. It's important to do this so that you get the maximum number of pieces in your Lego Pick-a-Brick cup. The last tip for today is basically that once you've filled up your Pick-a-Brick cup, one of the best ways to tell if you filled it up as much as you can is to shake it. As you can hear here, there's not much movement going on, just a few studs around. There's not much major shake going on. If you hear a lot of major shaking going on and can tell some obvious movement of pieces, that tells you that there are a lot of open spaces that could probably be filled a little bit better. So once you're done, just give it a nice firm shake, and If you don't hear much, that's probably a good sign that you have filled up your Lego Pick-a-Brick cup as much as possible. Now I've prepared here an example of a Pick-a-Brick cup that is not well filled. As you see at the bottom, this whole rim here is not filled with any pieces. Also, if you look at the top here, the lid is not filled with any pieces. Also, when you give the cup a good shake, you can really hear what I mean. Pieces are really moving around a lot, and there's a lot of open air space. This is not an effective way to fill your cup because you will not get as good a value for your money. So this is an example of how to really fill up your cup as well as possible. And this is really an example of how to waste money. And you can really feel the weight difference. This cup just has so many more pieces in it than this cup. So thank you for watching this quick tutorial here on how to fill your Lego Pick-a-Brick cup. I hope the next time you're at the Lego store you'll keep some of these tips in mind and be able to completely fill up your cups to the best of your ability. I've gone to the Lego store a few times and I found I can get a lot of pieces at a pretty great value. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment if you have any comments or any questions, any suggestions for videos to come, and please subscribe if you would, as that really helps me out. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.